Hey guys, it's Burgas here, and today I'm going to talk how more resources is not going to make more merits. Period. And yeah, I know how it sounds. That basically you have more resources, you have more troops. But let's be honest, I think some people are getting way too far with the farms. Of course, this is everybody decision. Should you have a farm? Should you not have a farm? So far in my gameplay, I have not having any kind of farms, and I managed pretty easy to get over 10k merits. So yeah, we're going to start from the farms. First thing is those farms. If you keep it under 15 million, that's okay. That's completely fine. But if your farm are counted in the KVK, this is you basically are hurting your teammates. You're going to be faced more strong players, and like this, no matter how many. Okay, it matter how many resources you have, but fighting against more strong alliance is just not enjoyable that much. Now people are saying we're fighting for the fun, blah blah blah, but that's not the case. If you get beaten over and over and over again, at some point the things is not so fun, and when you win you get this hype that you know you continue playing. Your morale is higher. But yeah, about the farms, if it's under 15 million power is completely fine. So what you can get actually from farms, the thing that you can get from farms, and maybe the most valuable thing you can get from farms is actually getting resources, going in pet shop resources and actually sell these resources. Right now I can sell 5 million gold and I can get 100 gems, and you can get this from your farm. So in total, I think, I don't know when this thing is resetted. I try to sell some resources because I'm migrating, and just to get some extra gems, you know. But in general, the resources, if you're tier 5, you have to have tons of resources. Tons of resources. We're not talking about 50 million or 100 or 150 million. 100 million can support you basically for one day. If it's long fight, it can support you for one day. Period. Now the better way to do it is to get more merits, and it's not actually resource related, is to have a lot of whales in your alliance. Now this don't depend on you. This actually depend on other players. Do they want to become a whales and blah blah blah. But in general, if you pick an alliance where you have some krakens and whales, they're going to cover the infantry lines, for example. They're going to bring infantry, so you can just go out and use your mages or marksmen. Most of the people, 80% from the people, are mages main and marksman's main. So having this type of people who have a very good builded infantry and very good builded heroes and tier 5, and be able to heal this type of troops, is going to support you way better on the battlefield from this to have couple farms or tons of resources. And this type of players don't want to have to deal with little farms. I mean, this is not farm hating video. It's just I'm annoyed when before couple seasons we migrate at one place. There was basically no place for anybody, and at one point I see some people farms that actually take spot, and I get pissed off because it's true. We're trying to reduce the power, and in the same time somebody secretly are putting their farms in the kingdom. And yeah, that's why that is maybe the main reason to actually do that video. That the farms are good at the beginning, because even that I don't have farm, I actually have one farm um that it was never in my server to begin with. After 1 year and something, close to 2 years, I have never get a single resource from my farm, and still I managed to perform good on the battlefield. So yeah, this is one of the things. Even if you get to buy resources, this is for whales and krakens. The other thing, I can maybe give you as an alternative that actually going to boost a lot of your farms is just attack with your prime time. If you're from Asia, find the Asian alliance. If you're in Europe, find a Europe alliance. If you're from USA, find a USA alliance. It's that simple. And you're going to have the same time when all of your players is going to be on. And this is basically what is called prime time. And believe me, the exchange of merits when you fight with 5 people on the battlefield and when you fight with 100 people, it's different. It's huge. It's huge. And this is the main way I actually make my merits. It's just by attacking on the prime time. And I reinforce my legions. The moment my legions hit 50%, I bring them back and I send them again. Have nothing to do with resources. I spent this season resources, and the main reason I did it because I'm going to migrate. 100%. ACDC are going to migrate, and I'm also going to migrate somewhere. So this thing here, I don't care about this. I even tried to sell it. But yeah, for the people who is focusing that much over the resources, is not the way. This is not the important thing. It's just good traits in general. I know it sounds stupid. Of course, everybody should try to get good traits in the PvP, but this is it. Basically, making good traits on the battlefield, having less troops on the hospital, and getting more merits. Trying to fight under alliance territory for 10% more attack and 10% more defense. This is brutal boost of your troops. I know the difference between tier 5 and tier 4 are brutal. I mean, the base stats is brutal. This is 341, 450. This is like over 30% boost from the base stats. And from the base stats, all the percentage apply. So here the number is going to be even bigger. But still, 10% attack and 10% defense is very, very good. So get the advantage, get better in PvP. And yeah, the resources, because everybody are talking about the resources. Yo, I spent how much? I spent 100 mana. Mana. Well, tier 5 is expensive to be healed. I mean, no joke. It's extremely expensive. And to heal one legion, I mean, when you go out, you fight, you get in hospital like 40, 50k, sometimes 60k. So to heal this thing, you basically need to farm the whole day. it's so much. Okay, maybe not the whole day if you non-stop fighting, farming, but it costs a lot. It costs a lot. So yeah, just the point of this video is just don't over focus over the resources. You can just play a little better, getting some tips here and there, watching Burgas Cow of Dragons videos for some tips. A little advertisement here. Let me know in the comments also your opinion about this thing. I mean, I'm curious what you think. Do you think farms still have place in these days when you don't have nothing to build, when you don't have any research, and basically from the farm, what you get from the farm is resources for resource healing, or to sell these resources 5 million for 100 gems, which mean 5 million. Let's say you farm 5 mines that have 1 million inside. I think it's better to farm these things here. Okay, maybe not this one. I'm going to make one example. I'm going to gather this thing. I'm going to send this one. And even, I think farming gems is even better. From this to get some resources from your farm and to sell it. Of course, if you struggle to get some gems, not everybody can have like 24k like me, or there is some people with million gems. I totally understand that, but yeah, I think you can farm like 1k per week. And here you're going to see 1 hour is the gathering. And if you send 5 heroes for 1 hour, you're going to get 5 heroes, 20. Yeah, you're gonna get 100 gems for 1 hour. If you send it here, you're going to get it for 2 hours. So if you're looking to get some gems, maybe this is some tip from me. If you're looking to get some gems, just gather this 1k. It's like 2 times less effort. First thing with your main. And yeah, you can gather the rest of the resources because the difference to get 5 million is big. You're going to see that this one 2 hours and 22 minutes. This is 1 hour. So it's like 1.5 times less time. But anyway, yeah, this is what I was thinking to say in this video. Just yeah, I'm little pissed off from those farms and getting secretly spots here and there. I mean, it's not only me. There's some people also complain to me about those farms. And I just wanted to explain, I mean, how much these farms actually bring on the table. Now, if your farm is under 15 million, it's completely fine. I mean, it's completely fine. Some people are going to say, yo, having farms can support gates and bastions. Absolutely right. That's correct. And you're not going to lose troops from your main account. And like this, you're going to have more troops. That's absolutely the same. That's absolutely correct. It's true. But I think the farms don't help you that much in PvP and getting more merits. Maybe for bastions and the gates, I cannot disagree with that. With farms, you can basically not lose troops, enemy are going to lose troops, and blah blah blah. So yeah, I guess this will be for this video, guys. Again, let me know your comments in the comments below. And yeah, like, subscribe, see you in the next video.